And I start thinking, why would J. Cole play Cam? He don't want to get in no petty wars. You see, he didn't do that with Kendrick and Drake. You know, Cam is petty monster, petty Murphy. So why would he just constantly spin him?
Welcome to the nation. I am your host, your president, your tour guide, Mr. Monster Marago. I'm the landlord, the owner, tenant, the janitor. I'm out the damn floor.
I'm sure everybody's heard by now that Cameron is suing J. Cole. Some people are saying like, yo, oh my God, first Drake, now Cam. What is the game coming to, and so on and so forth. I understand this is all very jarring. But first of all, I don't think it's the same. It's not the same as the Drake situation. I don't even want to, if you don't know why, then, you know, I mean, good luck to you. But it's surprising because it's J. Cole. We know Cam has the ability to be petty. We all know that. It's not a secret to any of us. But we all know J. Cole to be an upstanding citizen in hip hop. You know what I mean? I think we universally in the culture believe that J. Cole is a good dude. So for Cam to be suing him because he didn't honor their agreement, which was, me being Cam, I give you this verse on your song, and you either give me a verse back for one of my songs, or come visit my podcast or my show, it is what it is, and be a guest on my show. And this happened over 2 years ago, is from what I understand, or what I'm led to believe, what I'm deciphering. So it's been over 2 years, and Cam has reached out, and to no avail. Now, it just doesn't seem like J. Cole to me. I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, like how when Dame Dash said it to Cam, but J. Cole seems non-confrontational. But then, on the other end, if you listen to, I mean, he was non-confrontational in the whole Drake-Kendrick situation, you know what I mean? But you hear the stories about his fight with Puffy and all of that, you know, they are, you know, it ain't just all flowers in nature. But yeah, he just seems like a stand-up dude to the culture. I think we all believe that. You know what I mean? So it's surprising what. And I've been sitting here scratching my head trying to figure out what could it be. You know what I mean? Is this a joke? It's not a joke. I mean, people saying that the reports are real. There's really a lawsuit and all of that. But what's going on? What's to it? And I start thinking, why would J. Cole play Cam, right? He don't want to get in no petty wars. You see, he didn't do that with Kendrick and Drake. You understand what I'm saying? You know, Cam is petty monster. You know what I mean? Petty Murphy. He wouldn't just. So why would he just constantly spin him? I mean, we don't know what his schedule looks like in real life, so we can't definitively say no. We can't. He could have found time. Yeah, maybe he could have, but what if he was going through mental health issues and all of that? Sometimes, you know, all of y'all out there who are living lives that are so good, all of you guys that are so strong that nothing gets to you mentally, congratulations to you. Everybody ain't like that though, right? So, what if he's been in a slump of depression these past 2 years? The game will depress you. It's not unheard of, right? I went a year without recording anything other than features. Last year. It's possible. But then what if it's something along the lines of what I talked about in the vlog I dropped last night? Where it was like, you know, the sides seemed like they could be forming or whatever. Like, you know, with the Uncle Murder and Mano used to be friends. Go watch my vlog from last night. What's the title? They used to be friends. What happened? I don't know what happened. I don't have the answer to that. But I know we never see them together anymore. And one of them rolls with 50 and the other one runs with Jim Jones. And you see how 50 and Jim Jones feel about each other. You know what I mean? 50 and Jim Jones feel a certain way about each other, Cam roll with 50 right now. You know, they've already, like, former adversaries make good allies. You already know each other's strengths and weaknesses, or some of them, you understand what I'm saying? You already been through the worst part. It's all good times ahead. So what if, you know, on that other side, you know, with Mano and Jim and Bleak now, because of, you know, all of this 50s, man. Yo, you doped up. He ain't answer back. This whole thing is all because of, most of this is because Yayo said that he ain't believe Jay-Z and Bleak was really friends like that. Well, what if they really is? You understand what I'm saying? And Jay-Z could just be, you know, a helping hand or a hidden hand, and he's the one saying, J. Cole, don't do that podcast. Cause I don't really rock with that dude. Now, as Dame pointed out, Jay-Z and Cam did squash their differences, right? But Cam is running with 50 right now. And 50 doesn't mind taking shots at Jay. Never has. You understand what I'm saying? So, is it out of the question is it unheard of that somebody in the upper echelons of the Jay-Z, you know, that umbrella, the Rock Circle, Rock Nation, or they heard about, you heard Cameron on the J. Cole project, right? It's like, okay, probably heard it. If you felt some way about Cam, even secretly, you might not said nothing. It's like, all right, you know, this is something. Are we paying for this? We ain't have to pay no money? All right. And you let it go. I mean, it's for our guy, J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you might let it go. But then when it comes time for the payment, which is supposed to come in form of you getting on the, you know, maybe the climate of the relationship could have changed in that amount of time. Like, once the connection with 50 happened, maybe that could have changed the climate of the Cameron Jay-Z relationship. I don't know. It's all speculation. But all of this speculation is really on the strength of the fact that J. Cole seems like a very stand-up dude. So why would he try to play Cam of all people? You know what I mean? Jim, Bleak, can't really involve Mano. And I'm sorry to even bring Mano's name up in this, because only reason I brought his name up in this is because it struck something. When the dudes from the 050 movement was talking about it, it struck something in me. It made me, it was like it answered something that I kind of wondered a while back. Like, you know, as a Brooklynite, when Mano and Murder was running with each other, it's something no Brooklynite didn't notice. We all noticed it. You understand what I'm saying? They had a project they was working on, I believe, called, what was it? Godzilla and King Kong or something like that. That was me and Pete. So, you know, that was something that I was, you know, I was kind of paying attention to. But anyway, yeah, could that be the reason? You know what I'm saying? That it's like I said, those two sides that are forming here. You know what I mean? Could that just be a call from upstairs where Jay is, you know, somewhere within the establishment, they're like, nah, can't do that. That's just my food for thought. What y'all think? Let me know. Because, as I said, I'm sure y'all all agree. We all think J. Cole is a stand-up guy. If you don't, if you disagree with that, let me know. I mean, I know y'all. Y'all to most of y'all, J. Cole's biggest violation in hip hop was not jumping in a fight that didn't really involve him. And then at the end, y'all saw that was probably the smarter thing to do. A lot of y'all niggas, you know, if you leave a comment and I click on you, you know, if you leave a comment right here and I click on your picture or on your comment with your thumbnail, it'll let me know all of the comments you left on other things before, so don't lie. A lot of y'all changed y'all tune. You know what I'm saying? So, what do y'all think? Has J. Cole been releasing a whole bunch of other stuff? Cause I'm not in the loop like that. Y'all gotta help me out with stuff like that. Cause if he hasn't been releasing a whole bunch of other stuff, then maybe he just been in a slump, an emotional slump. Some of us feel our feelings more deeply than others. Pause. If applicable. But anyway, y'all think about it. Get back to me. Let me know in the comments. Write your thoughts in graffiti on the walls. Not out there, in here, in the nation. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpayer citizen in the nation, leave us a super thanks or a cash app. You actually prefer the cash app, but y'all do y'all don't be listening. Cash app tag gonna be in the description, along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than to hear me yap. Also, the merch link is gonna be in the description. You know what I'm saying? So get involved, get you some Monster Nation Rock Miss Monster sweaters, shirts, hats, and stuff. You can see some samples down below and all that. When you're writing, spell things correctly. It's R-O-C-K. K is 1,000. I want all my thousands. Don't leave off the K. C and a K. I'm sorry to the Crips. I understand y'all politics, but if you gonna leave off the K, then you gotta throw a little K or something. I'm sorry if that blow your cover, but I'm just saying. It's helter skelter, not helter skelter. It's A's and H's, not E's and R's. It's monster, not monster. It's an A, not an E and an R. It's Bootcamp Click. Oh yeah, this one y'all forget too. Click is C-L-I-K. I get it, but just so y'all know. So y'all find all of the good stuff when you hashtag into the search. You know what I'm saying? Also, probably the most significant, most important, well, the one that irks me the most, and it should irk you the most, is BCC, B. Not BCCB. It's BCC, B. Not BBC. Pause protesters, get your ass out of here. The rest of y'all,
Let's go. I'm one of the realest you ever gon' see. I ain't come here to lie to you. Niggas done with a lie to you. I get Beanie Siegel's first album, or Paul Pierce even, they got the truth. I'm sick and tired of you comical when I'm not in the mood for jokes. You are not a goon, not a shooter or a rider. You shoot off your mouth when you be riding dudes, cock for loot, dude, that's a prostitute.